I have always been pro-choice, but when I was put in a situation to decide what choice I had to make, it was the hardest decision of my life. I had broke up with my ex before I found out I was pregnant. I was so scared I didn't know what to do. I called him and I told him I was pregnant, and he was so excited. He was telling me how much he loved me and whatnot. The next day we went to Planned Parenthood and took a test. It was positive. I couldn't stop crying. He didn't have a care in the world how I felt as long as he was happy. He kept telling me not to get an abortion, that it was against God's will. I'm not a religious person. I went home and all I was thinking was, how was I going to raise this baby? I had a part-time job at a salon. I still lived at home with my parents. My ex didn't have a job. He made money selling I have no idea what. But he kept telling me he was going to change. He was going to treat me better and get a job to take care of me and the baby. So I tried to be how we used to be when we were together. When I finally told my parents, they were so hurt and disappointed in me, I felt horrible. I knew I had to let them down. My father told me to get rid of it. My mother wanted me to marry my ex if I was going to keep the baby. When I told my ex, he somehow turned the whole situation to being about him. A few days after that, I realized how unhealthy my relationship with my ex was. He was going back to his old ways, finding ways to make me feel bad about something, starting a fight for no reason. I told my parents I wanted the abortion. I knew if I went through with the pregnancy, I would be stuck in this relationship, living off of welfare and not moving on in life. I wanted to tell my ex I had miscarried. I was scared of his reaction if I told him about my decision. The clinic I chose to go to had such a kind, caring staff. They put me at ease. The counseling the clinic provided helped calm my nerves, and the counselor helped me realize how unhealthy my relationship was. After the procedure, I felt relieved. I'm going to be honest, there are still days when I feel sad, angry at myself, scared. But I just kept telling myself I did what was best for me. I'm starting my life all over again and learning to love myself a little more. Anonymous.